Oh, hello. This is Friday the 10th of February 2012, and this is my very first blog of this year, because I've been very poor and not made any videos whatsoever, so I apologise for that. So the video I've been asked to do today is, well, the video I was asked to do weeks ago, which I am now doing today, is New Year's resolutions. And so yeah, New Year's resolution number 1 is to do more videos with this thing, because we promised when we started that we'd do a video every week, and we've been very poor about that. David's been a bit better than me, so I promise that we will make more videos. So yeah, number 1 is more YouTube videos. Number 2 is take more pictures with this camera and more photography in general. Number 3 is to go to the gym a lot more, because I haven't actually been in a month. I actually went the other day, but before was it Tuesday? I don't know. Let's see, when was it? I don't know. But before the other day, yeah, I hadn't been at all. So yeah, so that's very poor. So yeah, so to go to the gym more, get myself toned up. So yeah, doing New Year's resolutions in February is kind of bad, because I should have done this in the New Year's thing. But as I say, better late than never, hey. Okay, so that's 3. Number 4 is to get this Mac upgraded, because I've only got 4 GB of memory on it, and that's not really a resolution, but it's because this thing is being really slow ever since the new Mac OS Lion software. It's you know, when you get a new operating system, it slugs down a bit. So number 4, use some money to pay for some more memory for this, because it's only got 4 GB memory. That's not hard drive space, that's RAM memory, so need more memory. Number 5, okay, that's to I think find someone, and as in like sort of find a relationship, if you know what I mean, because I've been rather bad at that, and I think this year should be the year to sort that all out, finally find someone. It's not as easy as that sounds, it really isn't. But who knows, I usually screw things up, so yeah, resolution number 5 is to find someone and not screw it up. So that's a good resolution. Number 6. Tidy my bedroom, and well, we're gonna have to refit the bedroom, because it's a utter mess. It's you know, not even a kit. And you know, some of the furniture I've had since I was like 12 and stuff, so got to get new furniture, because you know, I'm in my 20s and I should have, you know, better bedroom furniture. Number 7 is to find a job within industry this year, because I study film, so I should, you know, I mean, I have a part-time job, but part-time jobs in retail don't exactly have anything to do with film, so gonna have to find a job somewhere for that. That's definitely I've been doing work experience this year, funnily enough, and I've had to do work. I did work experience at a post-production house called Director's Cut Films. Got that right. And even on day 1, or it wasn't really day 1, it was day 1 just to go and talk about the dates I was going to do my work experience, which turned out to be the immediate week, the week straight after that. When I went in that, I got a chance to get thrown in with 2 really big cinematographers or directors of deep directors of photography, or DPs, whichever you like to call them. And they were two really big people who I'd never heard before. One was what's his name? Nigel Walters, and the other was Richard Andre. Two really big cinematographers, and they're part of a society called Imago, and Imago is a company that tried to band together as sort of like a network, a social network as it were, and it's a network of cinematographers, filmmakers, particular type of filmmakers, as they feel that they don't connect enough, and it's only at awards and stuff they get, ceremonies and stuff, they get to talk to each other about their films and their things. There's all sorts of big names in there, but mainly not, Americans aren't keen on joining it, but there's quite a lot of members. So Imago's I'd never heard of Imago before I went there. It really sounds interesting that it's sort of it's a band of filmmakers, and they collaborate together and like all teach each other ideas, teach each other what went well with one film, how they can problem solve each other's films, or problem solve things for future films, and any of the cinematographers, any projects they're on in the future, they've won a problem to solve, and they see another filmmaker's done something in the way they'd like to do it, and then because they're part of this network, they can talk together and say, oh, how did you solve that problem, and vice versa. They can talk to each other. So that's quite interesting. Sort of, I never knew it existed. So there's Imago, and the president of that, who I met, so that he was a client. They were editing their own documentary at this post-production house where I was about to get work experience. So they wanted to talk to me and get ask about my course and stuff. So I thought that was really quite weird. I hadn't even started, and I've already been thrown in with two industry professionals. One, Nigel Walters, of course, is from after. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who either of them were, but he was a big freelancer for the BBC, freelance cameraman for the BBC, who did all sorts of things. Started off all sorts of things like a Silent Witness and all sorts of programs. He's got they've all got IMDb's. They've all got they've all got pages on Internet Movie Database with a whole catalogue of stuff they've done, and here's me barely starting my career, and I'm meeting people. I've already met people who are industry professionals, and I felt flattered they wanted to talk to me, because I think they want to talk to a student who's just coming into work experience, and I was as polite as possible, and they were really nice guys, and when it came around for lunch, one of them even offered to pay for my lunch, and because it's in an office and they take lunch orders and whatever. I'm like, oh God, no. I'm like going. I was like so polite, telling them don't do that. I can't. I'd never been to just meet someone for the first time, and they offered to pay for my lunch to come in, and I think, oh no, whereas I'm happy just to go around the corner and get a sandwich deal at Boots or Subway or something like that, and they're sitting there getting orders from all the sort of fancy sandwich shops around there. It's in Oxford Street, so there's all sorts of there's all sorts of really expensive lunch places for coffee and all sorts, and sandwiches. Yost Sushi, which is 2 doors down from it. So yeah, that's what's been up with me. I've been doing I did some work, 2 weeks work experience in a post-production house, so that was really interesting. Yes, so that was really. I never realised how good the experience would be, but I must have got so lucky, just to get that opportunity, and hopefully one day those cinematographers will remember me. Hopefully one day if I ever run into them again, then we're looking for work. Hopefully I would have I've made good friends there to be recommended. And it is about who you know, and it is about making friends and contacts and stuff. So I've certainly made friends, and I'm still halfway, just over halfway my degree, you know, but it's a good start. I thought I'd never get anywhere, so and I'm still looking for more work experience, and no replies yet, but I hope I will get some, because you want to get somewhere after working so hard on a degree, but then although I want to get somewhere, I love the team that I work with right now, because I think it's so unique to have an art department and a camera and edit department, and you know, have a pre-production department and a production and post-production all moulded into one class. It's very rare to have that. It's almost like it's its own production company in a sense, but it's in a college class, which is so, I don't think anywhere has that, and I'm pretty sure nowhere has that. I mean, you got Ravensbourne, which is all techie, but when I go there, all I see is fashion students, but they don't have any art department there, and it's all really clean and stuff. And I always imagine, you know, film studios to be really messy, cameras and lighting equipment everywhere, you know. But they enjoy it, and I mean, I think the course I'm on is a bit shit actually, but it's the people that make it. And if you don't have a good team that works well, then, you know, if the course I was on didn't have a team that worked together, it would be really shit. But it works excellently. So we got something quite unique there. So I've got to enjoy that while it lasts, because we've probably only got about a whole year, well, a whole next year, and like from now up till summer. So I hope it's going to be an enjoyable experience, however long it's left, because next time I look, it'll be flash and it'll be gone in a second. So yeah, hope this has been an interesting blog for you people. I'm not sure if there's anything else I thought to add, but I shall put some links down below of the cinematographers I met, and because they're really interesting people, really big name people. How can I not? Apparently they're big name, but I didn't know they were big name, not to me, anyway. But they're big names in industry, so I'll definitely put them down there. Definitely look more up on them. That's another New Year's resolution, I think, because you know, you got to do your homework, and in these sort of you got to do your homework for industry. You got to know who people are. But then when I first met them, they asked if I knew who they were. I just said no, because I didn't want. I feel if you lie, then you're just gonna dig yourself a bigger hole. Why? What's the point in lying? You might as well just say, I'm very sorry, I don't know who you are. And then they say, well, what can they say other than say fair enough? And then they tell you who they are and what they do, and that's a learning experience for me to do my homework better. But mind you, that was completely out of the blue, that opportunity. They didn't know I'd get the opportunity to meet their two really big clients for the post-production company I went to. So because they get hired out, all their edit suites and whatnot obviously get hired out by clients. But yeah, they were the client that was in that particular suite that day wanted me to sit in with them, which is a really nice opportunity. So I'm definitely going to be talking about that one for years to come. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this blog. I hope I didn't ramble too much, and I look forward to the next vlog. Sorry, I wanted to, my memory card ran out, so I wanted to close by saying, you're right, so the next video is David's, okay, and if I don't, I'll try and make some more videos on my own for the Scapegoat, but the next video for David, ooh, what should we have? What should we have? I'll tell you what, the next challenge for David is for me and him to do the next vlog together. How about that? We've got to do the next video together. Because I can't think of anything else and I'm kind of shit. So hopefully the next video will be next week. I'll try and get them before then. So the next challenge is to do the video together. So we will have something next time, hopefully next week, hopefully sooner than that. Keep watching. Until then, bye. Keep watching.